That's interesting. I can actually press the buttons. Oh, this is so that I can hear which ones are active. Does that turn them off, though? Or does it just... Maybe it's just a microphone or something that teaches them about the sound. Let's try this. Let's see if it shatters the first time it goes through. Yep. It... Oh, wait. The lights, they blinked on and off, but... That was really interesting. So the ball was moving through them, but the lights, they blinked on and off. I'll have to write them down. So there's pillar 1, pillar 2, pillar 3, pillar 4, and pillar 5. Let's see what order they blink in. It was the left one. The right one. That one. I'll have to watch that again. I think I missed one of their number. Okay, so it goes through. Oh, they turn off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Does that turn them off? No, it turns them back on again. Huh. Two, 3, 4, 5. So this is telling us which ones it actually, the ball will turn them off as it rolls through. So they're the wrong sounds. Oh, I see. Let me... Da, 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 da. Okay, so that means number 1, this was the first one that activated. So this one turned off, but we need it over here. So that one is the lower right. Oh no, number 2. Number 2 is this. Vring, vreem. Oh. And the ring, that sound should be up, I believe. And okay. Or oh, are these the sounds that they're based off of? Okay, number 3. Or wait, am I getting this wrong? Oh, this is the blank spot, which is where we're standing. So I was getting that wrong. The first one that I need to look for is this one. But doesn't the ball start? It goes in here, so... This is the first one that turns off. I'll have to listen to it again. That's what they're set to. No, I think I've been doing this right. So the vroom vroom is number 2. The third one to get activated was this one over here. So technically, it's this one. So technically it's the vring vring. Okay. Then it goes over here. Which is down to the right. Then it skips over here. And I think that's the upper corner. 3. Da, 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 da. Okay, 4 would be the one all the way over here. That was the one that activated. And that was the zuzz. So that one should be down. And then 5 is the topmost one, which would be the middle. Which is the very slow bring, bring. Okay, so I think I have the order that we're supposed to go in. So let's try it. I mean, there's only one way. I hope I didn't get this off. Working just based solely off of sounds and trying to figure out the orientation of things is it's peculiar. Okay. So we're gonna go up and around and down and over. Okay, and we're gonna have to follow the path of the ball and change the sounds associated with them. So here we are at the start. So we're trudging along. The ball goes here, but this is the wrong sound. We need this one to be pointing straight up. Okay, so we got that. Whoa! we're going to number 2, which should go this way. And this one should be this position. Okay. So we looped up from down and around, and now we're going off of momentum, heading this way, going straight. This guy's number 3. Number 3 should be this one. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so our ball loops down around here. And I believe it goes this way. Yeah, we just changed this sound. So we need it down. Whoa. And we go up and around to the final one. Which should be this. Okay. I hope that works. Otherwise I'll have to go back a couple of times and be like, huh, you know, what way am I supposed to go with this one? Okay, so if everything worked out as I had mapped it, what should happen is we go up, we pull the lever, and as the little marble travels around, it will turn off the shields as things go along. So let me just double check these for a moment. So our ball travels down and it goes into number 1, which is Am I not hearing it for some reason? Well, I'll go with it just in case. I don't know why it wasn't showing the sounds. Well, playing them. So let's see if it stops number 1. Oh. Oh, was I 1 off? I was 1 off. Let me look at the symbols again. So the ball goes here, here, here. I'll write it down this way. 3. This one would be 1. This one should be 5. These two look exactly the same. So there's only 2 differences. Oh, it actually does turn off the light. So it comes down. This should be number 1. Brum, brum. So that should have been it. It should have been straight up. but is everything off? Oh, because it pits that out of the way just before going into this one. Because it comes out here, goes down. Yeah, so we know that that's the wrong sound. Maybe, yeah, that has to be number 1. Okay. Well, because those other two symbols look so similar, I don't believe there's a discernible difference between symbols number, like the one that was at the top and the one that's over to the side. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to have to do is change them up with the new order that I found. It makes me wonder if my little maybe my steps were wrong. Maybe I took the wrong paths when I was doing my little jog around. Okay, so ball comes through here, goes straight. And let's have it go, this is number 1. Ball goes down and around. Wait. Maybe I should be looking at where the ball goes from above. Okay. So number 2, it can either be up or this way. I think it was right when we had done it. It's just that the ball hadn't even gotten past the first one. Is this the front? No, this is the first path. Oh, I'm getting confused. Okay, so it should go here. 2. Goes up and around. This one should be number 3. 3 is designated as this. Wow. Okay. We go down and around. I believe we go up here. This is number 4. Now, because we went with this first, I'm going to do this second. Which means that number 5... Oop, went the wrong way again. Number 5, which is the last one, should be that. Okay. Please. Let's hope this works. Yeah, I probably wasn't going off of the symbols before, and I was going off of the sounds in the order I thought that the lights would blink off, but it turns out that it's a different setup than the one that's out there. Unless I have the ball path wrong, at which point that would be bad too. Okay, let's see how this goes. And if all goes well, it'll make it through without a hitch. Does it make it through path number 1? Yes! Does it make it through path number 2? No! Okay, well, I got number 1 right. Let me check to see where the ball is going. So it goes straight to 1. It goes there to number 2. Maybe I was getting the path wrong. That could be. Because that spot down below, it's not as straightforward as the one up above. The one up above, they can only go straight. But because of that metal tunnel underneath and how it angles one way and the other, it would be pretty easy to misinterpret where something would go, like where it angles to. So I will go through here and I will adjust it so that number 2 is the proper one. Okay. All right, so we know that now that's number 1 still. This is number 2. Which should be right. Well, actually, one thing I noticed is that this one was turning off when it shouldn't have been. So what's this one? Vrum. So I'm gonna do that as... I'm gonna do that as number 2. Okay, let's go back. So this one will be the vrum. 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 Oh, maybe I just got those switched. Vrum. Vrum. Okay. So that goes up. So this comes down and through and around, which we already know to be the right one. It goes down this path. Bring, bring. Okay, so that will be number 2. So it loops around. To number 3, which is right by the looks of it. Number 4. Ah, so let's put it to this, because these are the only 2 symbols that had the same shape. Okay, and hopefully this one works. I think I've done this, what, 3 times now? Oh boy. I should have probably kept track if the ones thereafter, after the first one went, was correct or not, but I suppose I'd have to remember precisely where the balls would go. Freeze. Okay, good. 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 And good. Yes, we got it. That's it. The ball made it through, safe and sound. So it really was just the one symbol looking exactly the same as the other one that put us off. And that's the first one. Okay, blue. Oh, I wonder if like you can fall down from this. Okay, so the number 1 symbol is that, 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 that. Blue. Okay. There's only one thing left to try, and that's getting to the center. Because at this point, we've solved the 3 puzzles. Sorry if I had gotten a little confused with that one. I think those symbols were intentionally made the same just so that you would mix it up once you figured out how the machine worked. Oop. Wrong way there. Up the spiral staircase once more. Whoa, it's a little bit confusing. Okay. Now I wonder if I have to activate these in precisely the same order as I saw them, or I'll just do... This was the first bridge, I believe. So this, this, and this. With that. That, that, that. Yep, that's that one. Okay. The center one was this with this, 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 and this. Good. And the last one. I think this was the first one that we'd ever found. 4 at the top and 1 on each of these corners. And are we allowed to enter? Whoop. Whoa. So this is what the interior looks like. There's tracks leading everywhere. Must be a complicated apparatus just to move these balls around. And, oh, is this another imager from Saavedra? I wonder if I have to pull that down first. And I don't see any pages on the stairs.
This morning I woke up and I couldn't picture Tamara's face. The little line at the corner of her lip that pulls her whole mouth down when she smiles, the flutter in her eyelashes. I tried so hard to picture her in my mind, put her down on paper as if that might bring her back. I couldn't do it. Atrus, I'm not you.
Oh. So he's talking about how Atrus can write worlds and create wondrous things, but he can't even remember the face of his wife. Oh, that's sad. What's this? Whoa. Yet another puzzle. Oh, they're colors. It's sort of like the blue, green, red, and yellow that you would find with a puzzle board. Also, the actor for Savageau, Brian Dorfin, or I forget what his last name is, but he's played like Wormtongue in Lord of the Rings and a number of other characters, and I think, what was it, the fourth Alien movie and a lot of horror films. He's really good at playing disturbing, sort of eccentric individuals. Oh yeah, he also appeared in Star Trek, now that I think about it, one of the later seasons. Okay. The question is, where do we start from? It looks like we have to have a starting point and an ending point. But that doesn't connect to anything. I mean, there's red there. Yellow there. Oh, each of these work with one of the puzzles. So red equals bridge. And I think the bridge is the last thing we're supposed to work with, so that would be number 4. Okay. Where does the ball fall to, and where does it go from there? Because this goes down and around through there. I mean, okay, so green equals turnstile. Oh, those are the colors for the patterns. Oh, and it was like number 1, 2, 3. Let me go back in my notes. So number 3 was supposed to be green, because that was what went with the green symbol that we used to get in here. Let's see. Yellow was the second, which was that. Okay. Yellow equals balls. Number 2. So that means blue is number 1. Okay. So you want blue, yellow, green, red. That wouldn't be good. So blue... Yeah, let's do this. So... Or is that where it comes out? That's where it goes in, that's where it comes out. So blue to... Or unless this is where it comes in and goes out. Because I could see... Because this is the finish, no matter what. That's no way to go. Oops. Yeah, there's really only 2 positions for that one, and this is just always going to be that way. Yeah, that doesn't connect to anything. Neither does that. So it has to be that. Oh. Blue to yellow to green to... Oh, so let's do in blue to yellow. Good. Green to red. I think this is it. Is there a lever? Let's try. Was it good? Was it bad? No, he must have not gotten it right. Do I press the buttons? Oh. I never knew I could press these. Oh. I wonder what happens if I press this. Just fall straight in the water. Okay, so it safely makes its way across. Yeah, that one's definitely number 2. Yep. And blue. Goes through all those without a pitch because it turns off the vibrating pulses just as it goes through. Yeah, blue really is... Blue is number 1. Do I have to connect the tracks and then press the button I want? Huh. Okay. Blue comes out. We want it to go to yellow. We'll go a circuitous route to yellow. Goes to yellow. Whoop. Yellow. Goes into green. Whoop. Green. Goes into red. Whoop. What if I do this? Wait. Are we... Oh, this is how you do it. We're being put inside a huge ball. Uh-oh. Our paths and calculations hopefully are correct. Otherwise, we would get shattered. Oh! One of my favorite animations in all of Myst. Oh. Inside the main chamber, all the tracks have been moved. Oh, we actually nudged it. And there we go. I believe we're going to be heading back to the first puzzle we did in this age. We're being juggled around. Can't be dropped in the water or anything. Whoop! And then in the last one, we should swoop back onto the track. Made it to the end. Oh, wow. And it's the crystal that forms the shape. Well, there's the last symbol. I'll draw this one down too. And that's it. That was Amateria. So by solving all of these puzzles, we were allowed a path for this ball so that we could actually traverse the entirety of this age and get here safely without being smashed into smithereens. It looks like we're ready to go back to Jinanine. Now that we have the last symbol, maybe we can finally reach Narayan.